Everybody, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you once again. Is this week going to be plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at week 4. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Sending the tight end in motion left. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to the air here. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They're going play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. They send a man in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Throwing on 2nd and 1. Caught near the pylon.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
And what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 43. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down, Cardinals.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw it on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's 3rd and 5. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. It's complete to Ford. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards? That's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Third and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 42 yards on that punt. And the Saints are going to enjoy some great field position on the short side of the field. New set of downs for him at the 38. Man in motion, headed right. Back to throw on 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A give now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he runs it inside the 10 to the 9. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. He'll throw it. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now lead by 10. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Has it at the 11. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Cardinals offense making its way out. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. 1st and 10, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all the run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too. And that D-tackle just got it done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They'll throw it. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Well, we call that protection lookout. Like the O-line yelling back at the quarterback, look out! Because they have no answer right now with back-to-back sacks by the defense. They've got this crew offensively guessing.
Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over with some excellent field position. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll come out throwing. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
The good defenses in this league, every once in a while, they can bait a quarterback into a throw. And you do that by having eyes on the quarterback. Getting to a good drop, forcing that check down, and they'd only just bait him into a completion. They knocked him backwards after the catch.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking for a throw here. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Running back sent in motion. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up. Back to throw now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's going to throw this one. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He fields it from the 8. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Finds the in route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 3rd down from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Back now, pressure on its way. Hits his running back.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's 2nd and 7. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing it just before halftime. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So we're at halftime here in beautiful New Orleans. And it's the Saints who've got the lead as we head to the break. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. The Eagles wrap up what's been a perfect month as they open the season a perfect 4-0. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's Marley won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
That's completed right side. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Saints offense. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Dumped off to his running back.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Dump off caught by his back. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That one's complete over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And they've got themselves another first and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
The 13-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Shotgun now on third down. He just throws this one away. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. Already has one in this game, this from 30. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Back to throw on first and 10. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 37. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Oh, they're going to run the option in the short side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5. From the 47. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pass play now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring out 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, they'll run. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming. Pass play coming here. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 48. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And he may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Trying the right side. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They'll try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Thought that this might be 4-down territory for him here, Brock, but they are lining up for a field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Running back sent in motion. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a throw. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They kick the running back in motion. Complete out to the right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. He'll throw it yet again. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, no, the ball is loose! And the Cardinals grab it!
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on when we recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Hits him on the out route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air now on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Throwing it again here. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Dump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. And now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Give now to the running back. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Another carry for him. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. And the Saints came marching home and they dropped him. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. So that brings up 4th and long. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Saints in victory formation, content to just knee this out. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Saints. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.